guys, welcome back to the channel, and the second time in less than a week. Guy, you can tell we're back on the road again, and it's so good to be back on the road. We've just arrived in Stamford and we've driven up from Winchester through the storm, through the wind, and it's still tipping it down and it's still blowing a hoolie, but who cares, we're on holiday. But before we left Winchester, we managed to get a little bit of time in Southsea and along the seafront and working our way to Old Portsmouth, so we thought we'd give you a bit of footage on that. It was windy then as well, so please forgive the wind noise. I got a dead cat on the media mod. Maybe I should have worn my mic with a dead cat on as well, but we've done our best. But at least you can still see the pictures, and we enjoyed it. It was certainly bracing, so come with us and see what Southsea's like. Welcome to a windy Southsea. Seafronts are often a bit windy, but Alan was hoping to get the drone up. Not sure whether he will. Really quite windy. He's dropped me off right by the DDay Museum. Right outside the DDay Museum is a big landing craft. Let's see what we've got before we get there. So, who's this guy? Oh, quite obviously, it's Monty. His head in the trees. I thought he was at Alamein rather than DDay, but there you go. Behind this sign is the Normandy Memorial Wall, and that's a commemoration to the lives of the men and women from all nations who took part in the Normandy campaign and the D-Day landing, which, as I think most people know, was the 6th of June 1944, the beginning of the end of the Second World War. Have a look at a few of the statues that they've got here. This one's really rather nice. A soldier of World War II. That was erected in 1997 and unveiled by the Duke of Kent. We've got the various regimental arms on the wall here. I like that one. HM submarines, we come unseen. From here you can see the back of the landing craft and the bit that actually opened up to let the various troops and vehicles land. And here's a bit about the craft itself and the crew in English, French and German. Apparently there was a crew of 12. It says they only know the names of the 2 officers. The crewmen were young, limited training before going to sea. I can understand that. You can go aboard and take a look at it all. Quite a craft. Imagine going to war in that. If you've seen The Saving of Private Ryan, that would give you some indication of the absolutely horrific fate that awaited so many of the men. It's quite stunning. it's a bit bigger than I expected, to be honest. It's the size of a ferry, really. They've got a guide there who'll answer all your questions, and you can go on board.
Yeah, this morning with Arthur.
That's at a price. I'm not being tight, I just don't have any cash on me, or even a card. I've just jumped out of the car to take the photographs. My eyes are watering with the wind. Done Spiro Sparrow. Not sure what that means. Sparrow seem to think that's hope. I certainly needed some of that. Get a better view from round here. The sun was right in the lens from the other way. Also, you can get a sense of scale. And also, I've got my back to the wind, so my eyes have stopped watering. This here is Southsea Common. It's where they have the fairs and things. There you see the Royal Navy Memorial. We'll get a bit closer so you can actually see it. It's quite magnificent. A lot of work going on at the moment. This is a new £100 million project, and it's part of Sea Coastal Defences. It's the biggest sea coastal defence project in the UK at the moment, and it's Sunday and they're still working. The view out to sea is somewhat marred by all the work going on, but it is quite important. You'll see here, Southsea Coastal Scheme Rockworks. They're saying that all the stockpiles are not permanent, so don't be alarmed. They're only being stored there until they are used for the future coastal scheme work further down that I've just shown you. So, I'm now actually stood on Southsea Common with the Navy Memorial behind me. It's not just the obelisk, there are other parts to it too. So we'll take a look. It's perfectly symmetrical. Sides to it, and then of course the memorial itself. see the Spinaker in the background. That's Gunwharf Quays. Got to take a visit there. Can't come to Portsmouth and not do a shopping trip at Gunwharf Quays. Not as though I really need anything, but it's just one of those things that's got to be done. So will be. It's a beautiful garden at the back here, and the entrance is being protected on the top by a lion and a unicorn. And then the memorial right behind. There's another entrance the other side. As I said, it's perfectly symmetrical, with another lion and another unicorn. And on the plinth of the obelisk, 4 lions. And all the way around this garden, which actually I'm the only person in here, it's so peaceful, and yet the seafront is so busy. Here are the names of the soldiers. Or I should say probably seamen. Yes, they appear to be, as you would expect, all Royal Navy. You can see the extent as it goes all the way along. Various flowers, obviously poppy wreaths, and every now and again there's a statue of a sailor from all countries: Solomon Islands, New Guinea, Philippines, all commemorated here. And these sailors stand below this wonderful obelisk. Back out onto the seafront, and you can see this from a different angle. And the plinth itself is decorated at the bottom with even more names of the fallen. And looking out across the Solent, what better place for... So, you can see the masts over there of HMS Warrior, and then the Spinaker Tower that stands at the entrance to Gunwharf Quays, which you can also see there. That side of it's bars and restaurants, and there's a small marina in front of it, and then behind it is probably one of the country's largest outlet shopping centres. Quite a must, and these appear to be apartments. Fetch you round a little bit further past the lamppost, and you can see some of the ferry docks hidden by the bridge, but you can see the tops of the ferries there. That's the Spinaker. You see that's actually a private yacht there. The marina in front of Gunwharf Quays, and then the magnificent Spinaker Tower. It's 170 metres high, and some idiots actually go up it and abseil down. I think it's actually in aid of Macmillan nurses, but I don't care who it's in aid of. It still seems a bit ridiculous to me. Behind the Spinaker, you'll see HMS Warrior. quite a magnificent vessel. The masts stand high, and it's got its own dock there. Most people go to Portsmouth and they take a look at the Victory and the Mary Rose, but actually the Warrior deserves a look. You'll see. Take a closer look here. Beyond the Warrior are the docks. Not just the old docks, the military docks. Alan continued flying, but he very soon hit the geo fence with the drone, so it just shows you it works. The DJI geo fence works, and he had to turn around and come back. But before he did that, you can see all of the docks and the military area there, and you can also see the ferry coming out, which I believe, unless I'm very much mistaken, it's a Santander ferry. We've been on that a time or two. And this is a view. And this is a view of part of the old Portsmouth seafront. Pubs and things now. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't pubs and taverns back in the day. Apparently this is a place that people eat and meet and drink. But I've also come across this stone. There's lots of memorials, but they're not to famous people. They're just the sort of thing you would normally have on a park bench. Quite nice actually. All on a very nice piece of granite on all four sides, in loving memory of people's loved ones. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch us on the next one, which may be sooner than you think. Now we're back on the road, we've really got the bug again, so stay with us. Cheers.